Hey you guys, it's Kristen and welcome back to the Gold Project. In today's video, I will be sharing with you my 2017 goals. And just let me start by saying happy 2017. Now 2016 was a pretty good year. I accomplished, I want to say, about 2/3 of the goals that I had set for myself. Some of them I didn't accomplish because of money. Some of them I thought I could get finished, and I decided by the end of the year they really weren't goals anymore. So I just kind of scratched them off. Now, some of the goals that I had for 2016 that I didn't finish got moved to 17. And some of them I just scratched off, and I may try to accomplish them later on in another year. So let me tell you before I get to any of my goals that I have created this list about 2 or 3 times. I created the list the first time. Let me start by saying I carry this notebook everywhere with me. It is my Erin Condren notebook. It is the second Erin Condren notebook that I have purchased, and I absolutely love them. I use this as my blogging and YouTube, basically brainstorm book. So everything that I think about, video topics, anything that I need to cover in those videos gets listed in here. So I had my 2017 goals written out. I took it every day. I looked at it every single day at school, at home, and I just didn't feel good about it. So I completely ripped that page out, threw it away, and started over. So I think now I've got 12 items on this list that I would like to accomplish in 2017. And I think that is plenty. I was going to try to do 17 because of 2017, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to focus on these 12. If I can get more goals accomplished, that's fine. But if I can get these 12 done, it is going to be awesome. So, also, you can check out my goals at any time by going to my blog. It's in the description below. And I have a tab at the very top that will say 2017 goals. So it's going to have all of my goals listed. And then any time that I accomplish one of those goals, I will put it at the very bottom. I will put the goal, and then I'll put some kind of description or picture of me accomplishing the goal. So just in case you want to check that out throughout 2017. Now, one thing about my goals, when I started my blogging journey, I started making yearly goals, not just for my blog, but overall. I like to do goals that are personal goals, goals that are family goals, household goals, my blog and YouTube, basically my branding goals. So all of that is listed in here. Now, when I started my goals, I think I started my goals back when I started blogging in 2011. I made them such broad goals, things that you could not really tell if I'd accomplished or not. So I've kind of narrowed this down to be really specific. It's not really general. These are specific things. So enough with my rambling. Let's get to it. Number 1 is to read a book a month. This is always my first goal for any year. Now, I'm not really going to go into detail. Last year, if you checked out my 2016 goals, I think that video was super long. And I've decided this year to kind of break up my goals post. Instead of making my books within this post, I'm going to have a separate video dedicated to reading. So I'm going to talk about the books I read in 2016, what my top 3 were, and then the picks that I have made for my 2017 reads. So look for that. It should be next week. Now, number 2 is to print our 2015 and 2016 Shutterfly photo books. Now, in 2016, I had the goal of printing 14 and 15. I printed 14, but not 15. So now I've got that on this year's goals. And here's the thing. It is in my cart on Shutterfly waiting to be purchased. But I'm not purchasing it until I think the price is right. And that is what happened with 2014. So it will sit in my cart, and it will wait until the perfect sale for the price that I'm looking for, and then I'll purchase it. So hopefully I will be able to print the 2015 and 16 books this year. Number 3 is actually one that is fixing to get completed, but I wrote it down here because my husband surprised me, and it is to purchase a new computer. So that is going to be the first item that is marked off of this list. I do not have the computer in my hand, but my husband is purchasing me a laptop for my birthday. And I'm filming this video on December 30th. My birthday is January 1st, so I don't have the laptop in my hand yet, but once I do, I will post about it. Now, you might be wondering what laptop he got me. I know about how to work programs on the computer, but I don't know anything about RAM and storage and graphics and all of that, the purchasing parts of a computer. So I kind of left that up to him. My husband is really good about that. I really had my heart set on an Apple laptop. I've wanted that since I've started this channel, but here's the truth about it. That is not what we ended up getting. Because of price. The Apple laptop was so much more expensive than any other laptop, so we went with an Asus laptop. He looked at reviews, he compared that with the Apple laptop. He knew that the basic thing I needed my laptop for was video editing and Photoshop type of things. And he said this is a gaming type of laptop, so it has really good graphics and all of that. I think it's a 15.6 inch. So we are just waiting for it to arrive, and I will make sure to share with you what it looks like when it gets here. Okay, goal number 4 is actually going to be accomplished after we get this laptop paid off, and that is to purchase a vlogging camera. And you know what? I'm going to do 4 and 5 together. So 4 is for me to purchase a vlogging camera. I've got several in an Amazon cart, and I keep looking at them, you know, every week or so to see which one I like better. And 5 is to do my first vlog. So you guys, these were 2 things that were on my 2016 goals, but with me purchasing the camera I'm using right now, and then using some of my YouTube and blog money to work on our kitchen, I just could not purchase another camera in 2016. So now that's got moved to my 17 goals. And you guys, I know there have been several of you that want me to do vlogs. I would love to do vlogs, but I'm not going to do it until I have the right camera. I just don't think my iPhone, I just don't think the quality would be there if I used my iPhone, and I don't like the forward-facing camera. So I just don't think it's a good idea. So I just want to wait until I get the right camera to do that for you guys. I mean, right now I can tell you, I would love to do a vlog over my daughter's cheer. I would like to do a day in the life of a cheer mom. You know, from us getting up at 5 or 5:30 in the morning, from me doing her hair and makeup, to us traveling, to us getting there, how it all works on competition day. I would also like to do maybe my teacher haul, my teacher supply haul as a vlog. I would also like to do one of our beach vacation one. We've already got that scheduled for 17. So I would like to do that. So I'm hoping that I can get a vlogging camera sooner rather than later. Now, number 6 is actually something that deals with money, and that is to pay off my credit card. My credit card is not really that high. I just don't like anything on it. So I do have a little bit of debt on my credit card, so I'm going to work in 2016 to get that credit card paid off. And then we'll work on paying my husband's off. This is the hardest thing when dealing with credit card debt. Some of it's kind of like doctor's bills to me, or in my family, that's what it is. You know, we can go to the doctor, we can get a doctor's bill paid off, and that next week somebody's got to go to the doctor and there's the bill again. So it's just kind of one of those things that we use. We use credit cards for things that are unexpected, you know, unexpected expenses. So it's not really anything that we've gone out and bought unnecessary things. It's just those unexpected things that we just don't budget for. Number 7 is something I've actually been already working on, and that is a new brand logo. Now, the brand logo that you see on YouTube, if you look at my header at the top, if you look at my Facebook header, I think that's what the cover photo, there you go. If you look at my Facebook cover photo, those graphics were made before I even had a YouTube channel. I made those when my name was something different, and I'm just ready for a change. I kind of feel like I've kind of hit the next level, and I would like something that kind of represents that. So I'm going to work towards getting a new logo this year. Hopefully I'll get it towards the beginning of the year. I kind of have one narrowed down, so we'll just kind of see how that goes. But hopefully before this channel turns 2, I will have a new logo. Now, number 8 is a home purge. I like to do home purges at least once a year. Now, I think in 2016, I think I did 2 for you guys. I know I did the one in the summer over just cleaning out, nothing really specific. And then I did the minimalism game. I absolutely loved that. That might be what I go with for 17. But please know that you will see a home purge series at some point this year. Number 9, we're getting to the very bottom. Number 9 is to buy a new lighting kit. Now, once again, the lighting kit that I have was purchased before I had this channel. So I just purchased a cheap lighting kit that I was going to use just for photos. You know, up close Instagram pictures, pictures for my blog. And I just feel like I've kind of advanced out of the set that I've purchased. So I have 1 or 2 saved on Amazon that I'm hoping to purchase in 2017. Now, number 10 is to trademark my brand name. Now, I've kind of gone back and forth with this. Should I trademark my brand name? Should I not? And I'm thinking that hopefully I will start that process in 2017. It has been a goal that's not really been an official goal for me for the past year, but I haven't written it down on paper. So now that I have it on paper, I want to look into trying to make that happen. It is going to cost a little bit of money, but I'm thinking in the long run it will be worth it. Now, number 11 has to do with my kitchen. Now, you guys, I am so excited about my kitchen. If you follow me on Facebook and Instagram, you have seen nonstop pictures probably since the beginning of November. And y'all, we are almost finished. We have some touching up to do on the cabinets and the walls. And then I have a few signs that I have ordered that are waiting to arrive. And then I should be sharing that with you. And the last thing we want to do for the kitchen is do a backsplash. We want to do a backsplash, you know, between our top cabinets and our counters. We just have to, I've kind of looked at some options, but I don't have anything kind of narrowed down to one thing. We probably need to, you know, pin some things on Pinterest, to talk to people at Lowe's, and just to kind of get knowledge before we say, hey, this is what we're going to go with. But we would love to do a backsplash in our kitchen. Now, let me keep talking about my kitchen remodel real fast before I move to my last and final item. I am going to break up my kitchen remodel, I think, into 4 videos. I don't want to overwhelm you in one. So right now I plan on doing a video on how I redid my kitchen table and then my dining area. So that'll be video number 1. Number 2 will be the kitchen cabinet redo. So you'll see the before, and I think y'all, I've recorded all of this footage, like bits and pieces here and there, and I'm just hoping I can combine it all into something that is worth watching. So my second one will hopefully be on my before and after of my actual kitchen cabinets in my kitchen area. Number 3 will be my kitchen decor haul. So basically everything that's sitting in my kitchen and where I got everything. And then I think I've kind of decided this one in the last couple days. I think I'm going to do my 4th video over kind of what I have learned in this entire process and just kind of talking with you guys one-on-one on the experience. Because I'm going to tell you, we started on this process, I want to say, the beginning of November. I I can't remember if I started before Halloween or not. But I think the beginning of November. And you guys, we have not taken off any days of work. We have worked on this in the weekends. We have worked on this after work, during Thanksgiving break, during Christmas break. We have worked our booties off and we finally have it finished. So I kind of just want to talk to you guys one-on-one about my experience. And my last number 12 item or goal for 2017 is to start our master bedroom remodel. Once we are completely done with the kitchen, we will be moving to our bedroom. My bedroom is the second room in this house that I just do not like. The kitchen was the first. When we bought this house at the beginning of 2015, it was kind of one of those things where, you know, you trade off. You know, you like this, but you don't like that. And you like this more than you don't like that. So you just settle for it. I did not like my kitchen cabinets at all. Didn't like them. Didn't like the color. I just was gonna go with it because I liked many other aspects of this house. Now, we have the kitchen fixed up. Our kids' bedrooms are fixed up. And right now, I'm in my daughter's bedroom filming because it's the quietest room in the house. So now it's time for mom and dad to have some TLC done in their bedroom. Right now, our bedroom, I feel like it's a junk room. We just kind of, it's not taken care of. It doesn't have a comforter. Actually, the comforter we had on there was white because we had a down comforter or a duvet that went over our down comforter, and then with moving and all that, we didn't like it anymore, so we got rid of it. So we were just using the white down comforter. I put it in the wash one day to wash. I did not realize they were flushing the water around here, so all of the water was yellow. Yeah, so now my comforter looks like it's got pee spots on it. I refuse to use it. I took it up and now we're just using some random blanket on our bed. So it is time for mom and dad to have a room that they are proud of. We've just kind of it's just a mix and match of all types of mess in there. So we already have a quilt that we want to put on there, and we've got a sign. So we're using those two to kind of put our room together. And I'm not just going to make it broad like that. Hey, master bedroom remodel. I'm actually going to put underneath, we want to do flooring, we want to paint the walls, we want to get new linens. So everything is going to kind of be broken down. So each thing that I accomplish, I can mark each individual thing off. So those are my goals for 2017. I'm pretty proud of these. I have really thought about them, and I hope to accomplish all of them, if not all, most of them in 2017. Now, the last thing I want to share with you is going to be my word of the year. Now, for 2016, my word was grow. And if you watch that video, if not, I'll make sure to put a link below to that video. It was a very emotional video for me. I can remember sitting in my bedroom and kind of talking about my word of the year and kind of getting choked up. It is because it was a very loaded word for me. When I say grow, I'm one of those people that I overanalyze everything. I overanalyze every situation. I always look at myself as, am I to blame? I live in the past at times. I want to live, why did this happen to me? Why did they do this to me? Why did things go this way? And you guys, I have a great life. I have a really great life. I just have some things I needed to grow out of. And I would say I have worked on that through 2016. And they don't affect me nearly as much as they did before. I'm never going to be completely okay with things that I need to grow past. But I feel like that I have accepted some things and I have grown past them. Now, I know I'm keeping this very vague because I don't want to really talk about it right now on camera. It will be something or some things that's very emotional to share. I'm not saying I won't share it in the future, but it's some very personal things that has taken a lot to kind of get to where I am today. So, Moving on to 2017. Now, the word for 2017 was one I went back and forth from in 16, but I decided to go with grow for 16. And 17, I'm going to focus on the word that I didn't choose for 16. So for 17, my word is going to be embrace. I need to embrace me. This is me. This is who I am. I have always been a person that evaluated myself through everybody else. Well, what do they think of me? Are they mad at me? What is my self-worth? I would always evaluate my self-worth on what somebody else thought of me. I never fully looked at myself and embraced myself and was like, hey, I'm happy with who I am. So for 2017, I'm going to embrace me, the person I have become in these 35 years. I'm proud of me. I think I have done good so far, but I need to embrace that because sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm proud of me, but what does so-and-so think of me? And then my self-confidence goes down because I feel like so-and-so doesn't think of me as highly as I did think of myself. So for 17, I'm going to embrace the person I am. The perfectionist me. The person that forgets things. The YouTuber in me. You guys, this is what I like to do. The organizer in me. The decorator. The planner. All of these things are who I am. I need to embrace that. Just because somebody else may not like the fact that I love those things, that shouldn't affect my self-esteem. So for 2017, I'm going to embrace the person I have become. And you guys, thank you so much for watching this video that covered all of my 2017 goals and my word of the year. Make sure that you tune in next week when I talk about all of my book reviews and my 2017 reads. I hope you give this video a thumbs up and I hope you subscribe if you haven't done so already. And in the comments below, if you have chosen a word of the year, I would love to hear about it and the story behind it. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, bye you guys.